What's going on? Hope all's well. Today I'm at a house where I was at the other day. I happened to get stung by a bee, but I wasn't able to do much anyway here because their air handler is behind all of their server equipment for all their 90 million cameras in this house. This is like one of 5 buildings. So what's happening is it's carrier green speed with a user interface on it and heating. The heat pump runs. As of the other day, in cooling, it was saying 99 lockout. But there's so many. Yeah, there's my nest. See, these are these wasps right here, bro. I know I should mess with them. But anyway, there they are. Right there. I'm gonna get stung again. But anyway, so this unit right here, this middle one, will turn on in heating. This one's in cooling because I set it to cooling, but this is the one with the issue. All right, so it's in heating. I have it running without any kind of lockouts. Now, if I set it to cooling, I want to see what it does. And if it gives me a lockout, I got to call carrier and see what they say. Eat that, bitch. Ass. Lockout could be so many things. It could be low refrigerant, which I wasn't able to get it on. Plus, got stung by a bee. I was standing pressure was a little low. It was like 190. I believe it should be like 240 on a day that was about 80 degrees, 85 degrees, just a roundabout. Also, the condenser coil could be plugged. It's not. Air handler could have low airflow. I can't get to the air handler. So it could have a plugged filter because who knows when it was changed because it's behind so many big, I don't know if it's cameras or servers or what, but they're big. I'm not touching the computer systems. So let me go throw this onto cooling now and see if I get a lockout. What I did do is swap the interface from another unit, but that's the unit I just told you was in cooling and that's working. So I don't think it's going to be the user interface. Could be a comm error, could be menu, hold service for 7 to 10 seconds. Oh, it feels like working. And then we're going to do an installation, full installation. Start system installation process next, reinstalling. It did have an update the other day, but I don't think it's going to be the issue. I think once it goes into cooling, it's going to be a lockout, and I think it's going to be like an EXV issue. But I will show you where the air handlers are, because that's fun. I don't even have a light. Let me see. There. So this door's locked, but I would be able to access the air handler if I could get to it. This isn't. Right, so if there are lights in here, I don't even know how to work. You need a doctorate to work these light bulbs, but whatever. Anyway, so equipment. Watch. And this is like, I can't work like this. I don't think anybody can. Let me break something. It's your fault. So there's their air handler. And again, if that filter's not changed, it could be plugged up to the nines. I mean, they did a lot of construction here building what I was just in, I guess a movie theater. People really don't want to leave their house. I'm good with like a fire stick that's cracked. People just hate movie theaters, and then this is the equipment that cools the server room. But again, I'm not touching any of this. It's beyond my pay scale, that's for sure. Here's a light. So anyway, yeah, so I'm supposed to get back there with all this. But let's go throw it in the cool and see what happens. This is the EAC. Okay. No humidifier, no UV lights. Okay, so here's my fan coil. Here's my Model number. Next. Why didn't it give me? Oh, it was swapped. All right, it's doing an airflow verification test. I don't think you can hear it, but it's doing its thing. Okay, now we have it in cooling. Again, static pressure, right? Your filter, this could be a torque error right here, right? But why isn't it happening in heating? I think maybe because you're gonna freeze up in cooling, and with heating, it's, you know, your electric heat will kick on. But I mean, you do have high. Okay, let me see. RPMs. Okay, so next. All right, so now let's put this in cooling, and we're gonna get that 99 torque error. I don't think the user interface swap is gonna be anything. What I'm gonna do next is go to disconnecting the compressor, and if I get a different error than the torque error, then I would believe that the inverter is good. If I get the same error or nothing changes when I disconnect that compressor, then I would believe the inverter is bad. The inverter is good, then we're gonna say that, then we're gonna move on to checking the compressor shorts, or why is it over torquing. It's just a shot. Let's see what it is. So it is starting up. Should have threw my gauges on, but I'll probably throw the code anyway before I can. Charge. Look at that. Well, hold on. Not if it's an EXV or TXV issue. Let's see what we got for high side. It's just low on charge. But again, I can't get to that filter, so I don't know. I got to get to that filter. We didn't got the filter out. Let's see if we got a lockout yet. The other day it was instantaneous. It's cooling. That's a garage door. What will a dirty filter do? What will a dirty filter do, bro? 40. Wow. Unbelievable. Woo! What I don't like is the sound, though, right? So this is the one that's beautiful, right? Running. But then this one, you come over here and you just hear, like, maybe the compressor is over torquing. The one that I took out the filter before is over there. I'm going to show it to you. It's so bad. So there's two air handlers. 1, 2, and they're locked behind this door. But this guy locked this the way I needed to get in. But that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. That's running good. I haven't had an error. I mean, we'll see if it does, but that filter. This guy's good money. He's between like 113 and 126. It's 80 something degrees out. The coil's spotless. I mean, if it over torques again, I'll write in the notes that we have to come back and check the compressor, check the inverter, check a couple things. His indoor coil, as far as getting under it. But again, I'm not playing with that locked room like that from the other side. So, I mean, yeah. This thing's running right now. Let me go take a temp split. See if I got a lockout or not. Might look I did. Oh, it's still cooling. Good. Built. And it came down. I brought it that low. He had it on heat when I got here. When I turned off the thermostat before, I forgot to do my temps. Drop. This duct was kind of far back. I don't even like testing from this far. Well, I guess I could come over here. Now we're cooling, if you ask me, buddy boy. Yeah, buddy. So, filter. Plugged indoor coil. Plugged condenser coil. Inverter intermittently. Compressor So many things that could be that lockout. Indoor fan, low airflow, which we had, which could be the lockout 99, which is no good. This is only 52 and a half, so boom to the boom boom. Cooling. Now put it to 74 where it belongs. Sorry for the glare. I did a full air flow verification on both of these, duct assessment, to make sure the static pressure was good and all that. So they're running properly. They're not over. Well, you're not getting a high voltage lockout on this one. That one was fine, even though the filter was just as bad. But that's it. Here? No, it's this light. Where's this light? No, I don't want those lights on. That's it. We out like trout.